Welcome to the channel. Today, I'm about to check out Homelander, from The Boys versus Omni-Man from Invincible. Oh, okay, yeah, you see the beanie, fresh cut, but my shit not tidy, so I gotta put it back. But for the last video, I wrote down, remember, this is my analysis book right here, so I can, keep up with the stats. So if I'm looking down, I'm still listening and I'm still looking, but I'm writing down stats so I can see who will win or lose. So off rip, prediction, who is going to win? I've seen both The Boys, but then again, this was released before Hero Gasm released. So, or I don't. Oh, was this released before season 3 started? I'm not sure. But my prediction is, okay. Here I wrote down my prediction. Homelander's gonna win because I like The Boys more than I love Invincible. If I'm being honest. But based off what I've seen from Omni-Man / Invincible, when Omni-Man got on the planet, he already blew up the planet. So off rip, I know he's gonna win. But like I said before, I always back the gang. So I'm hoping Homelander will at least get the dub. I haven't seen both comics. I know they're all comics and ish. So most likely Omni-Man will have way more feats, but it's not like I'm gonna throw, Big Brody Anthony Starr under the bus. So with that said, Homelander, get me this W. So with that said, yeah, let's hop into it, man. Okay, Homelander. Okay, we got Omni-Man this side and
Omni-Man, the invincible champion from
nice
Planet Viltrum.
nice roleplay.
Homelander, the world's greatest superhero, brought to you by Vought International. Few heroes have stood the test of time with more aplomb than the very first.
Hold up. This analysis examines both the comics of Invincible and The Boys, but will avoid going into specific detail regarding spoilers past the shows as much as possible. Okay, that means they both will not have a lot of feats then, in a way.
Superman. But what if absolute power did, in fact, corrupt absolutely? Answer, we're all screwed.
Yep.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
in a death battle. Yep. Omni-Man.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Omni-Man. How'd you go in there for a second, huh? Not really. His name is in the title of the video. Well, you might be forgiven for mistaking Nolan Grayson for his classic comic inspiration. He's even got that sexy
Jake Jonah
mustache
Jameson.
that he's not afraid to hide with terrible CGI. Born on the planet Viltrum, Nolan was sent
Okay,
to Earth
off
to
rip,
act.
I see that he has way more experience, 1,000 years, blah blah blah, species. Really, really wants his son to think. I love that meme.
As its superpowered alien defender and spread the enlightenment of his utopian homeworld.
Yeah.
And as his superhero alter ego Omni-Man, there was no one better suited to the task. He saved the world countless times, worked alongside the Guardians of the Globe, and even married and had a son, Mark. Life couldn't be better.
But
Until Mark inherited his dad's Viltrumite powers. That's when Mark found out that his dad was a stinking rat bastard liar. Turns out, Viltrum wasn't exactly the peaceful utopia Nolan promised. Peaceful in the sense that they culled half their population, murdering billions with their bare hands until only the strongest were left, united by a common purpose.
damn.
This Viltrumite empire then went on to conquer...
Okay, off rip, I hate Amber. I noticed the difference between her in the comics and her in the show, and I dislike the one in the show.
Planet after planet
I'm sorry, I just had to get that off my chest.
Murdering any who dared oppose them.
Yup.
So just scratch that.
Bro, they were like Saiyans, more or
And
less.
turns out Omni-Man was here to do that same thing to Earth.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mark. Your dad's a dick. Even worse, he's easily the most powerful being on the entire
And no one can do
planet.
ish about
Imagine
it.
combining the raw power of a Kryptonian and the bloodlust of a Saiyan.
Of a Saiyan, yeah.
Basically a Viltrumite. Due to their unique DNA,
Okay, but that's some BS that you put Vegeta in there, after you did him last week and all, but whatever.
smart atoms that they can manipulate to achieve superhuman feats.
Okay.
Like holding their breath for weeks on end by drawing more energy from the oxygen inside them.
Yeah,
It reminds me of
so
that
they can
whole
breathe in space.
bioelectric aura thing Superman has. That's basically how comic writers bullshit a sciencey explanation for his powers.
For
Except
real.
smart atoms make even less sense. How can atomic structure be designated by your DNA? DNA is made of atoms. It's completely nonsensical biological hogwash that I cannot stand.
Don't think
Hello,
about
comics
it. That's the
fans.
key
I'm
thing.
calling this debunked. Viltrumites can fly.
So will you not
Stand your
count that?
absolute zero.
nigh invulnerability. Hey, as far as we know, resistant to star level heat and absolute zero. Wow, okay. Superhuman physiology. Chin mustache. Accelerated healing. Oh no, Homelander, your ass got punched here and you've been bruised ever since. But then again, more or less with your equal, so I guess I can give you the benefit of the doubt.
Temperatures, and even possess insane healing factors. You know, stuff like getting punched through the stomach, having your guts ripped out, or having your face smashed up in a tomato soup. I don't mean to exaggerate, but Viltrumites in this series get fucked up and somehow survive. However, too much trauma to the brain or heart can overtax their healing factors, and intense heat can be especially damaging. Even the most powerful Viltrumites can be killed by extended baths in the spicy hot plasma of a star.
Lasers!
Their abilities, their inner ear vestibular system is far more sensitive than a regular human's. Intense sonic pressure will disrupt their...
Bro, what's his name? Homelander do to boom to that kid. Bro, GG's. Homelander, you have a big chance. You have a big chance here. I'm gonna write this down on your side even.
equilibrium and even prevent them from flying. Though pushing themselves to their physical limits only ends up making them way stronger.
Okay.
And considering Nolan has been alive and planet conquering for thousands of years, he's easily one of the toughest Viltrumites around. Like, other aliens attacking him will literally splatter their bodies against him. Mark
Damn.
didn't inherit everything from his dad. Despite his alien genes, Mark was raised as a human with our weak, pathetic human values like love and compassion, not brutally murdering the shit out of everyone you see like a maniac. Really made it difficult for Nolan to relate to his kid. Such as when these aliens invaded Earth. Mark tried his best to minimize casualties and outsmart his numerically superior foes. Nolan, meanwhile, tackled their leader through the portal back to their homeworld, then spent some time systematically annihilating their
Destroyed
planet, even
everyone.
daring to take Earth from him. Classic generational divide. Annihilate is underselling it. Nolan flew so fast that his body lit their planet's atmosphere on fire, creating massive country-sized explosions, with his own body as the projectile. Omni-Man has flown across galaxies in only a week, survived punching a hole through a planet, and even deflected a meteor the size of Texas. Assuming that means the diameter of the meteor is equivalent to the distance from the top of the
Bro, thing is, if this was released by the end of The Boys season 3, I feel like they would give Homelander more feats, because way before like the last 3 episodes or 5 episodes, he does not show as much feats as he did before.
Mexico. That
Maybe comics will help him out.
1,300 kilometers wide and weigh over 4.6 quintillion tons, moving at re-entry speeds of over 11,000 meters per second.
Okay, this level of power is consistent with various feats from the comics, such as when a Viltrumite pushed a moon at high speed.
Hit with enough energy to destroy the moon twice over. So Omni-Man is strong enough to slaughter those who considered him an ally, the Guardians of the Globe, all to ensure as seamless a transition to the coming Viltrumite rule as possible.
Okay.
Too bad for Nolan, it wouldn't be that
What about
easy
that
because
beast monster beat, fight beast, the one that looks like a lion that whooped Invincible's ass in that building? What about him? Beast warrior some ish. I heard Nolan fears him.
he'd have to go through his son first. Mark was horrified by his father's treachery, spurred on by the reveal that Nolan only viewed his mother as a pet, a disposable broodmare. Invincible fought Omni-Man to save the planet. And that's when Mark's real Viltrumite training began. Get it? Training? Like the train?
Yeah.
It was a good pun.
Oh, this was
But
brutal.
if anything, it was Omni-Man that learned a lesson about humanity that day. He may have tried to turn Mark into a Viltrumite, but in reality, as Nolan fled Earth with tears in his eyes, Mark made his father human.
Homelander, from what I know from you, this is not looking good. He has experience over you. We know he can breathe in space. He has great healing, which you couldn't really show. But he's sensitive to sound, so you could do that whole thing with him. And high heat weakness, you have lasers. I'm not sure I've seen lasers from his eyes. Or he did, but I just don't remember ever seeing them. But I do not remember seeing them.
Come
on.
with your therapist. Welcome
To
to
VOD.
VOD International, a multi-billion-dollar American conglomerate whose #1 products are the
A-Train.
greatest superheroes on the face of the earth. That's right. Superheroes are real and they're big business. Imagine a company that possesses a monopoly on popular culture, pumping out movies, TV shows, action figures, and video games constantly, drowning the masses in a
Bro,
story
don't show me Busty Beavers. We all know where that dude was. Black Noir, bro. Black
focused as
Noir.
nostalgia opium with no end in sight. Yeah, imagine. Within VOT's pantheon of gods among men is their premier super team,
Did I miss a
the
joke?
Seven. Nostalgia opium with no end in sight. Yeah, imagine.
Yeah, that's
Within
New
VOT's
York, man.
pantheon of gods among men is their premier super
That's
team,
just life.
the Seven, and its leader,
Homelander.
He's got the looks, the charm,
The
Jesus,
charisma.
and most importantly, he's got the power to slaughter all of America's enemies at home and abroad. This guy probably eats freedom and shits eagles. But
Yep.
Homelander's squeaky clean corporate sheen is only skin deep. Far from the big blue Boy Scout he's marketed as,
Okay.
Homelander is probably
Milk,
the closest
yep.
thing to Lucifer on Earth. Remember Bad Future Biff from Back to the Future? Now give him superpowers and media training. VOT's official story is that Homelander was an alien who landed here as a baby, a tale we're all familiar with. And one that's total bullshit. Homie was made in a lab with VOT's proprietary super soldier serum,
Yep.
Compound V. And he was a complete success. Too much of a success. He was murdering rooms of terrified scientists before his umbilical cord was even cut. In the
Yeah.
comics, VOT had to keep a remote-controlled hydrogen bomb strapped to him at all times because they had no idea what else could possibly kill him. As he grew up, he was subjected to psychological conditioning to make him the greatest and most profitable hero of all time. It wasn't long before he debuted as Homelander.
Wait, hydrogen bomb. If that's what can kill him, then that's kind of weak because, you know.
Ultimate defender of the American dream. Homelander possesses massively superhuman strength.
Yep,
speed,
enhanced
and durability.
hearing, flight, heat vision, GG's, superhuman speed, superhuman voice, GG's. Done.
He can fly at hypersonic speeds, see through walls with X-ray vision, and detect a person's emotional state from just the sound of their heartbeat.
Oh.
You know you're done for when he breaks out his heat vision, which is strong enough to slice through crowds of people or split airplanes in half. Or screams so loud that it shatters the eardrums of anyone around him. Those are innocent bystanders whose ears are exploding, by the way. Oh yeah, he totally botched this mission to stop a plane hijacking, so he forced each and everyone on board to die in the resulting crash
Yeah.
so they wouldn't reveal his incompetence. Well, Homelander's powers may be real, but his heroism is a charade. Though he plays his part well, he cares nothing for the peons he's forced to protect. The only thing he treasures is, ironically, his public image. Turns out being raised as a lab experiment doesn't create a healthy person. But don't worry, he eventually cleaned up his act and started a totally 100% healthy sexual relationship with a fellow superhero.
Nazi.
Who just happened to be an actual Nazi. Speaking of sex, Wiz, you know how I'm always saying we should figure out how Superman and Lois get busy? Well, forget that, because Homelander proved that they can't when his ejaculation blew his partner to smithereens. Who drew that?
What
Look, no way
the
to sugarcoat this. Considering a human's load has much less mass than a shotgun pellet, it would have to be moving significantly faster to achieve the same kinetic energy, over 1,500 meters per second, or 4.5 times faster than sound. That's right. Homelander can bust a nut faster than the speed of sound. Well, good night, everybody.
Guess you
Kinda
could
sucks
say
for you.
it's faster than a speeding bullet.
Vanity that they made this dude the most powerful being on the planet
I'm
and a
sorry.
psycho murderer. That's no exaggeration. Stillwell even commented that Homelander has proven immune to
Oh shit,
every
same
weapon
same
known-
ish. Hurled a fire jet with one hand, escaped a C4 explosion mid detonation, can survive a known main weapon. Yeah, I mean, rapture. Then Queen Maeve killed Professor. Don't forget, he supposedly killed Black Noir. We all know he alive.
Vanity that they made this dude the most powerful being on the planet and a psycho murderer. That's no exaggeration. Stillwell even commented that Homelander has proven immune to every weapon known to mankind, no matter how powerful. Humanity literally lacks the ability to kill him. That'd include nuclear weapons as powerful as the Tsar bomb, which exploded with the energy of 50 megatons of TNT.
Actually, it could have exploded with twice that. But the Soviets who created it were afraid it would irreversibly alter Earth's biosphere and end the world. That's right. We all almost died.
And that's the kind of shit Homelander can shrug off no problem. He's strong enough to throw a jet with one hand and fast enough to outspeed a C4 explosion.
Despite being an emotionally stunted man-child, Homelander is still surprisingly cunning and able to manipulate those around him.
Though it probably wasn't too smart to piss off the world's angriest limey, Billy Butcher.
Billy Butcher.
Yeah, turns out forcibly
I
fathering a
recall
bastard
Urban killing that role. Anthony Starr killing his role. Oh, but this is fantastic.
son with someone else's wife is not a good idea.
Of note, as unjustifiable as it is, to Homelander, this gave him something he never had before.
A son.
Some small measure of control over his own life.
Being born Vought's star pupil meant he was under their thumb from the day he was born. His superpowered son was the first thing that was truly his and might be his best option for a new beginning.
Well, we all saw how season 3 ended, so season 4 about to be interesting.
Not.
This episode is sponsored.
Okay, that's it. This is like the same case with Vegeta. I know so much about him that I overlook some of the things that they say. But at the same time, Omni-Man got, from what I could write down, he has way more feats. I only wrote down superhuman voice. Just, I use what they have over each other. Omni-Man got experience, breathed in space, accelerated healing, but he's sensitive to sound and high weakness. Weakness is like high heat and shit. He has lasers and he has superhuman voice, so that could help out in a way, but at the same time, we don't know.
Mobile.com/deathbattle.
So, Homelander, please give me this
All right, the
W.
combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's
Time for a death battle.
Howdy, neighbor. Coco? It's warm.
Oh, he gonna whoop you.
You know, Nolan, Homelander is more than just a superhero. It might be cynical to say this, but he's a brand. And it's very important to me that that brand means something. And if I'm playing second fiddle to some goddamn alien, what's really the point, right? What do you think, Debbie?
Oh!
Aw, she's shy. So, do we have an understanding? Get the fuck out of my country.
Oh! Oh, shit. Off rip. That's cold, bro. That's a cold line, boy. Oh, shit. Oh, bro, I love that. Oh, bro, that captures Homelander perfectly right there. Do it, man.
I'm going to feed you your own heart. Shit. That was a great line.
That's alright. More experience.
Country. Seriously? I'm not here for your country.
I'm here for your planet. Well, GG's. Okay. The plane. Boom! Gone. GG's. Damn.
Never been hit by someone your own size before? You have to turn with the punch to reduce. Better.
There's the bell. Okay. Here comes a voice, but here's the battle experience I was talking about. Hey man, I might just write down this pre-L right now. Seem like...
What's the matter? Are you going to cry? Doctor, I'm done with you. I'm gonna flash right that little shit son of yours! This worthless neighborhood! And every goddamn person you know!
That's the same thing he did.
Remember what I promised you. Now swallow. Merry Christmas.
Bro, GG's, let's be honest, we all saw that coming. That dude did not show enough battle experience in his own show because he has not... I'm sure they're gonna say the same thing. He does not have enough equal opponents to fight against. Omni-Man fights against his own kind, which are, if not stronger, than Homelander himself. You already saw bro got jumped and he bled, but same... I saw this coming, bro. I saw this coming. Even... I hoped he would just keep screaming, but I'll write down this now.
If there's a god, it sure seems like he was working out some aggression there. Despite Homelander's dominance within the world of the boys, he's a big fish in a small pond.
Oh shit, my fault. Omni-Man 7.2 billion times faster, factual, plus 60 billion times stronger, factual, plus healing factor, factual, plus superior flight ability. Okay, yeah, factual. He has factual. Homelander counters Omni-Man flight by attacking equilibrium. Oh, okay, got that. Homelander slightly more variety in abilities, but that's just it. It's not like he knows how to use them, but has little means of a killing blow because mostly he's fighting against humans, so less experienced in taking hits. Exactly, but then again, season 3, but that still hasn't been shown, so you know.
Homelander can move faster than sound, while Omni-Man can move faster than light.
Yeah.
Homelander can survive a nuke, while Omni-Man can shatter the moon twice over.
To be fair, Homelander did have a couple of abilities Omni-Man didn't, like his heat vision.
And while Viltrumite healing factors have failed against continuous exposure to the heat of stars, that still took quite a bit of time. And there's no reason to think Homelander's heat vision was anywhere near that hot.
Yep.
Hell, Nolan's tanked heat vision from the superhero Mean Supreme before, who can vaporize people in an instant.
Even if it was hot enough, Omni-Man's superior speed would cut him off before he could do any lasting damage.
Yeah.
Similarly, despite being able to disrupt his equilibrium with his supersonic screaming, Homelander wasn't strong enough to capitalize on it in any meaningful way.
Plus, while Homelander is pretty devious when the situation calls for it, Omni-Man has been fighting and conquering worlds for thousands of years.
Yeah.
He comes from a warrior culture based on fighting. Homelander, on the other hand, comes from a test tube and never had to push himself as a fighter because he was always so much stronger than everyone else.
Exactly.
And that's the key difference between them. One is a warrior, and the other is a bully. Homelander was never going to give up easy, but Omni-Man's skill, power, and Viltrumite
too
heritage
much.
earned him the win.
When it comes to Superman knockoffs, Homelander had to eat his heart out.
The winner is Omni-Man.
Omni-Man.
Death Battle is back, and we've launched a brand new membership program for our YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
I saw this
By
coming,
directly
bro.
supporting our
I don't
team,
know why
we'll
I
get
always
unique
pick the
emotes,
losers,
badges,
but
and
I'm
additional
picking
content, and
Dan,
a
so...
bunch more. Click that join button.
Like
to
I
see more
said,
info,
I knew
and thanks so
Omni-Man
much
was
for
gonna
watching.
win. Next time... Who the fuck? Magneto? Okay, that's Magneto. Against who? Magneto versus Tetsu. Okay, I'm gonna write down prediction Magneto. I know nothing of this Tetsu character. So, Magneto, he's my pick. I vote for Gang. Gang is family. So, let me write down Magneto. Magneto better get this W, but like I said, with the Omni-Man one, I saw Omni-Man coming, bro. Pause. But at the same time, I had hope that Homelander was gonna win. So yeah, bro, I'm gonna check out the next one. If you want me to drop it sooner rather than later, please let me know. June 6th, I'm gonna see you then. But then again, June 6th already been passed. So if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know which other video to check out, and I'm gonna do so. But with that said, I will see you guys later.